Hi, my name is Yasu from Japan, and in my video I do hitorigoto, and then today I'm gonna talk about my tapering experience, tapering of my Effexor and Venlafaxine experience. Yeah, that's what I talk about. So I'm getting into the second stage of tapering of my Effexor and Venlafaxine, which is now I take 150 milligram per day. It's been 9 months since I started taking the Effexor. Finally, I've gotten this stage. So the first stage of tapering off, I've already made a video, and then from there I got to 150 milligram per day. And then as I expected, withdrawal symptoms actually occurred to me, but this time it's a little bit different, and it's not bad, but it was a bit more surprising and then a little bit unstable. So the more manageable part of the tapering of Effexor and venlafaxine from 187.5 milligram to 150 milligram is that when I started the second stage of the tapering of my Effexor and venlafaxine, like withdrawal symptom started hitting me like around noon on that day that I started doing so. It was earlier than the first stage of the tapering off Effexor and venlafaxine from 225 milligram to 187 milligram, because the first time it hit me like later afternoon or at night, but the second time is like around noon, and it was much earlier than what I expected, but like it was kind of mild. Like around the noon, I started to feeling like the brain's up, like kind of like a muscle kind of aching and heating, and then my eyes a little bit heavy. I felt that my eyes a little bit heavier, but it was very mild, and then I was surprised in a very good way though. And then this time, like I applied what I learned from the first time, which is that I decided to start tapering off on Friday so that I can actually have weekends to deal with mainly for the majority of the withdrawal symptoms. I think I'm glad that I did, but the symptoms, withdrawal symptoms, are actually mild. So I kind of felt like I kind of like over prepared, but that was overall, it's good because it's mild, more mild than what I expected. What I didn't expect is that the energy level and the motivation part, um, it got affected by tapering of the Effexor, the reducing the amount to 150 milligram, which I didn't expect. I was not ready for it. So the first 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I realized that my energy level was very unstable. Sometimes high, sometimes low. And I didn't really feel that way for a long time because with 225 milligram of Effexor and venlafaxine, the energy level, those part has been very stable. And even the initial tapering stage, it didn't affect me that way. So it was quite surprising for me to feel that my energy level is that unstable. And it's not like, day-to-day change. It's more like hourly basis. My energy level changed. So I was like, how can I control it? It sounds bad, but how can I just go with it better? And then it was quite long because it lasted for like 2 or 3 weeks. And in the end, it got stabilized anyway, and it didn't bother me anymore. And then my energy level is actually high. So I am really glad that I can say that now that I managed the second stage of tapering off the Effexor and Venlafaxine. However, because I was not ready for it, I didn't expect that happening to me. So um, it was a very interesting experience to go through. It's like how can I like how do I say, like, how can I make sure that I can have good days or bad days? Like, I don't know how to say in English, but anyway. So when I went back to my doctors and I told him that the symptoms, the visual symptoms was mild this time, which I was surprised, but he told me that a lot of patients experience the same way compared to the first tapering off stage. The second stage visual symptom seems to be mild, which is reported by a lot of patients. And then also he was saying that the lower the dose the Effexor is, then more likely the energy level could be affected. And then this happened to me. Yeah, so of course, brains up and everything, I could really feel that a lot of things was regulated by Effexor and Venlafaxines, but feeling that energy up and down, kind of like not controllable way, I was really feeling that a lot of things are very regulated by the medications. And I was actually amazed that my brain and my body just got used to it, adjust to it, so that after third week and fourth week, I felt very comfortable with me. And this is my experience, and I control a lot of my aspects of my life as is. Means like I don't really socialize. I only focus on my work mainly, so that I can minimize the stress and any triggers, anything that I don't have to worry too much, so that I can focus on my recovery. And I'm glad that I'm still doing it that way, so that when something unexpected like this happened to me, I was able to focus on it. Focus means doing nothing but being lazy. It just give myself rest as much as possible. But yeah, it was quite interesting experience to go through. And then so far, like, I can really say that my tapering off on my Effexor and Venlafaxine, the second stage, has been going well. I feel, and my body feels comfortable with reduced amount, which is 150 milligram per day. So, but I can imagine why, tapering off is not easy for a lot of people, because it's quite shocking to feel that kind of instability after feeling more stable and feeling myself for so long with the maximum dose of the Effexor, to the point that I completely forgot about that everything was regulated by the Effexor, and it reducing it. Of course, it really surprises my bodies and everything. So, like I always say in my videos, if I was healthy, I wouldn't have to go through something like this. And I really want you not to go through. I really don't want any of you guys to go through what I go through, because it's really waste of time, energy, and money and everything. So please take care of yourself, look after your health, because health is really the most important things in your life to enjoy your life, and that's gonna let your loved ones enjoy the time and the lives with you. So please don't push yourself. If something in life just gonna affect your health, it's just not worth that. That's really what I want to say. So thank you for watching my video, and if you feel like it, please subscribe to my channel because I'm trying to aim for the 1000 subscribers. And then please take care of yourself, and for now, じゃあね、bye bye.